Okay, you're standing in the batter's box. Thousands of people watching. The pitcher winds up and throws you a ball at 70 plus miles per hour. And your only job? Hit that tiny ball with a bat while it's moving that fast.
And then you miss.
It's enough to make your brain short circuit. But here's what's even crazier. Even when you're amazing at this, you still know you're going to miss most of the time.
Hey Rebels, have you ever tried something really hard and it did not go according to plan?
Maybe you struck out in a game, or bombed a test, or tripped over your own shoelaces walking into class.
We've all been there. Even professional athletes make mistakes, a lot more often than you may think.
So today, we're talking about something super powerful.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Pepper. In our last episode, we focused on taking care of our bodies. Today, we're diving into how to take care of our minds.
And why those failure moments are actually your secret superpower.
Softball is actually called the game of failure. Instead of giving up, true athletes choose to grow. They learn, they keep showing up, and they try again.
We got to chat with some incredible Blaze players, and let me tell you, these women are not just athletic powerhouses, they're masters of the mental game.
So let's dive into this game of failure concept, because understanding it literally changed how I think about, well, everything.
Same. So in softball and baseball, even the absolute best hitters, we're talking Hall of Fame level players, they get a hit maybe 3 out of 10 times at best.
Which means 7 out of 10 times they either strike out, pop out, or ground out. That's a 70% failure rate.
In school, 70% is like a C-.
But in softball, that makes you a superstar.
Here's where it gets really interesting. It's not about the failure itself, it's about what happens in your brain after you fail.
When you fail and obsess over it, it can lead to stress and anxiety and an even worse performance. But when you fail and learn from it, your brain actually grows stronger. Scientists call it neuroplasticity. It means your brain builds new connections when you figure out what went wrong and try again.
So every time you learn from a mistake, your brain is literally leveling up.
So cool.
But let's be real for a second. Knowing that failure is a part of the game doesn't make it feel any better when you're in the moment.
No way, it's still so hard. You can tell yourself this is a learning experience all you want, but when you're standing there and everyone's watching and your heart is pounding,
the pressure is real. So we asked the Blaze players, how do you actually handle that in-the-moment anxiety?
One way I handle in-the-moment pressure or anxiety is just to take a couple of really big, deep breaths to help calm my heart rate.
Find a focal point on the field. For me, it was one of my teammates. It was my second baseman. I love to just find a focal point and just remind myself to breathe in the moment and just remember that every game you just take it pitch by pitch and that nothing is bigger than just your one moment. All you have to do is focus on that one pitch.
If I can fully tell myself, okay, you've practiced for this moment, you've trained for this, you've done it before, and just let physically your body just do whatever it does in the game. I think just trusting whatever happens will happen for the best, and just utilizing that throughout the game and taking a deep breath and remembering you've been here before and you can do it.
Those are such smart moves. It's like you're giving your brain a game plan, not just your body.
Yeah, but I want to know what happens after something goes wrong. Like you make a mistake. How do you flip the switch and move forward?
If I'm up to bat and I do something I don't really like, I will pick up dirt and throw it behind me, kind of symbolizing me letting it go and being able to focus on the next pitch. On defense, if I make an error or something I don't like, I will pick up grass and throw it behind me, just showing that I'm letting it go, I'm moving past it, and I'm ready for the next pitch.
Oh, I love giving my brain a little reset button.
When I'm trying to reset myself during a game, after I feel like I didn't achieve something I wanted, I make sure I take a deep breath, whether that's in the field or stepping out of the box after every pitch.
That's a good idea, Pepper. For me, I just keep talking and keep cheering. That helps me stay in the game and present.
Okay, Rebels, we're gonna do something a little different right now. We want to practice some of these mental game techniques with you.
Whether you're dealing with a test you're nervous about, trying out for a team, or just having one of those days where your brain is being mean to you, this is for you.
I want everyone watching to take 3 deep breaths with us. We'll breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Ready? Okay. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. In, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're going to say some affirmations out loud together. And yes, it might feel silly at first, but trust us on this one.
Ready? Repeat after us. I am learning and growing every day. Mistakes help me get stronger. I don't have to be perfect to be amazing.
Maybe that felt weird or good. Maybe a little bit of both.
Did you know your brain starts to believe what you tell it?
When you talk kindly to yourself, you're not just being nice, you're actually changing the chemicals in your brain.
Scientists have found that positive self-talk can boost your feel-good chemicals like dopamine and lower stress. So the way you speak to yourself really does shape how you feel and what you believe. It's real science, not just a good vibe.
Wow, our brains are pretty cool and so powerful.
We asked the Blaze players what they would tell a young girl who's afraid to try something because she might fail at it.
One thing that I would tell a young girl who's afraid to try something because she might fail is that you never know unless you try. And the most successful people in this world have failed so many times, and failure is just a way that you can grow. So don't be afraid of it.
I would say if you are afraid to try something new because you might fail at it, I would say just to try it. Life is about failure. We play a sport of failure in softball. It's a life of failures, and you never know if you're gonna be good at something if you don't at least try it first. Most people that try something the first time fail at it. Not all of us are perfect all the time, so I would just say try it, and even though you might fail, try it again until you either like it or you're good at it.
So something I would tell a young girl who's afraid to try something because she's afraid she might fail is, how do you define failure? To me, failure is just feedback, and if we can use that feedback for the better, if we strike out, why did we strike out? And analyzing those situations to help you for the next at-bat. So I think just using it in a way where you can define it not as failure, but as feedback to help you grow and get better, that makes you become elite, and that helps you throughout the process of the game.
All we can really control when we fail is what we do next. How we learn from it, how we grow from it, and how we move on to the next moment a little bit smarter.
Remember, Rebels, your brain is always telling you a story of who you are and what you're capable of. And you're the one writing that story.
Thanks for joining us in the Dugout. Until next time.
Keep growing and keep glowing.
And as always, don't forget to play, Rebel.
And stay Rebel.